everyone. I am back with another video today. I wanted to do an updated Portland leather goods collection video since my collection has grown, and I wanted to check in to see how my very first bag is doing that I bought 6 months ago. And yeah, so I want to talk about first my latest addition, my large Lola in Dakota. I got an almost perfect, and my first one I actually had to send back because I've done almost perfect bags before. And the first one I got had a lot of like stickiness, like somebody with a sticky hand rubbed it, and it was all streaked across the pocket, and then it had 3 large scratches, like deep, like somebody took their nails and made like the monster logo symbol of scratches. And I contacted customer service. Customer service is great, of course. They explained that sometimes the glue leaves residue, the leather glue they use, and that the type of leather it is, it's not actually brushed, but there's some difference, but it is very scratch prone, and their recommendation was to get the Kiwi brand suede nubuck leather brush and kit. So it came with a little rubber eraser, and I've done some of that on here. You can tell that it's due again, but I just absolutely love this color. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out exactly how it would look. I went on their website and the Facebook groups and even YouTube, so maybe this video will help somebody see the leather in indoor kind of light. But you can see that it's like this caramely color. What I loved about the color in the bag was the kind of mid-century modern vintage feel it had, which is a selling point that the brand Fossil kind of uses to advertise their bags. And I was like, this has a very Fossil look, but with Portland leather goods leather, the true full grain leather, not like the processed genuine leather of the other brands. So you can see it still has a leather smell. I've been carrying it for about a month now. This is not my true everyday bag for most things, but it's not one that I would take like to the park with my kids or to the beach, as I learned with another bag rip. But yeah, I love the zippered. They actually, at the time when I bought this, zippered was the only option for the large and almost perfect at the time. Let me just show you it zipped. It works fabulously for me, holds everything. I do have a purse organizer in there. And I love the Lola because it just seems a little more elevated than some of the simpler bags. If you're familiar with Tanner Leatherstein on TikTok, he cuts open and rates leathers, their cost of materials and everything. And his comment on Portland leather goods was that they're like Etsy level garage craftsmanship, which is fair for some of the totes that I've had and crossbodies. So I wanted something a little more elevated, and so I was drawn to the Lola. You can see the detail here in the pockets and the straps. It's just a little nicer. There's a little more detail. The back has that like kind of 3-column thing. And I'm very happy with this bag. I absolutely love it. I like the silhouette of the regular Lola maybe a little bit better, but that wouldn't be conducive to my needs. I carry around a lot of crap. And I wanted to show you how I've jazzed it up. This probably isn't my permanent ring here, but I bought a peony large tassel keychain off somebody on one of the groups. I've had this little Monstera for quite a while now. And this little mermaid charm I got from Michael's. It's kind of just my aesthetic. And actually, I am saving up for a custom strap from the Rand Clark and Crowley. One of their mermaid straps I think is just gorgeous, and it would fit seamlessly among all my bags. So this is my latest addition. Let me show you my others. My very first bag was a sunflower large crossbody tote. Now, I picked this because of its large size, and the camel leaning yellow color, to me it is more kind of a camel tan than a yellow, so it worked well as like an everyday staple for me. However, I bought this bag. I like that it zipped. I took it on a plane. It fit well under the seat in front of me, but I wore it all around Hawaii. Sunscreen every single day, and I cannot get the sunscreen stains out. I've gone through Facebook, I've done baby wipes, I've tried every trick. The Bic number 4 so it doesn't darken my leather. And just from wear and tear, everyday carry, you can see how dirty it's gotten. This has been well conditioned it's been washed with soap, and I even have some sort of stain in the front pocket that just will not come out. So this is my use and abuse everyday carry bag. It's the one I'll take to the beach now. It's fine. The unlined leather does fine in the sand. But yeah, it's not, I don't want this to happen to my Dakota Lola, especially with kind of more scratch prone leather. So here's how it looks. Everybody says they're easy to clean and all that, but sunscreen is the one thing that, I don't know. And like the light colored leather, like I'm not someone who can really wear light colors because I'm very kind of klutzy, and so I probably shouldn't have gone with the light, but the honey was a little too dark for me. And when Dakota came on the scene, I was like, this is perfect, this is the color I've been on the hunt for, which actually leads me to my next point, because my second ever bag after I bought this from the site was a sunset from Facebook, and I really wanted to hang on to it to compare it to Dakota, but I got an offer on my Mercari sunset that I just couldn't pass up, and so I sold it just before my Dakota arrived. But when I bought Sunset, it was actually kind of like I was looking for a butterscotchy leather with some good pull-up, like a Dakota, and this was actually a better fit for me. The Sunset was like a little more peachy and kind of like adobe clay colored, and it was a beautiful bag, but it just didn't suit my needs and my wardrobe. I'm shifting into my fall color palette, which will be coming up in other videos. So yeah, so this is, you know, it'll be great for like library books, whatever, beach days. But Lola Dakota is my absolute favorite bag. And as far as other bags go, my peony, I had to get this. This is what I call my power color. If you are familiar with my channel, I recommend everybody do a color analysis, figure out your color palette, find your power color, and I just had to have peony for this reason. I'm even wearing a similar color in my sweatshirt. And I got my peony tassel on my Lola, but I absolutely love this one. I would have preferred a zippered one because of the not raw hem, but I had to sweep up peony, and peony is getting actually kind of hard to find now on the sell groups. I always keep my eye out. So this was my third bag that I ever bought, and then I sold my Sunset. So Lola is my fourth. Still absolutely love the brand. I actually just bought my first pair of patina shoes, which is going to make their debut in my fall wardrobe color palette, fall everything video. And I also bought a nutmeg super cheap on Poshmark for a dye project after I fell in love with the color malachite that is not released. I've only seen 2 people actually post it on the groups, not for sale, just to show off, because why wouldn't you? It's malachite, it's gorgeous. And I've seen some ambitious undertaking of dye projects, and I wanted to join in. So I'm going to do a whole video on how that went, what it looks like, the good, the not so good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite, what do you have, what do you love, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!